Hey guys, welcome back to a new Xbox update. So I picked up a couple of new games recently for the collection, some of which I got from a good mate Jay, Cybersnake7, and Jay has recently sold his Xbox collection, so he gave me a message, sent me some photographs and said, any games you're interested in, Pete? And I was like, hell yes mate. So he did me a great deal, so thank you very much Jay, really appreciate it mate. So I got a couple of nice additions to the collection guys, so let's take a look at what I picked up. Okay guys, so here we go. First game up is an American import. So I will need to get my system soft modded at some point to play this game. Now I wasn't aware of this title until a couple of months back. Just happened to come across it one night when I was looking for exclusives on the Xbox. And I'm really glad I did, because I looked at some gameplay on YouTube. It looks really, really cool. Not at all what I expected it to be. And that game is Combat Elite World War II Paratroopers. Really nice cover as well. Now, this is a US exclusive that I wasn't aware of. I owned a few exclusives last time around when I was collecting Xbox, and I totally did not know about this game, so very glad to have found this one. And it is sealed as well still, which was nice. I thought I'd pay a bit extra to buy a new copy. It doesn't really show you too much from those screenshots there, but from what I saw on YouTube, the gameplay showed it to be some kind of top-down, almost isometric World War II shooter, which is right up my street. I thought that'd be absolutely fantastic. I love World War II, and the top-down style looks really good. So very glad to have this. Just need to get my system soft modded, then I can play it. So I picked up one more US exclusive, a game that I always have to have for the Xbox. I had this back in the day when it came out, and at the time I didn't realise it was an import because it wasn't a legitimate copy. I recently played this a couple of years back and completed it for the first time and really enjoyed it. It's called Kill Switch. Now it is available on PS2 in the PAL region as well, so if you've got a PS2 you can play it over here. But if you've got an Xbox you do have to import it, unfortunately. Now this is a cover shooter, as it says there, take cover, take aim, take over, from Namco. Really good game. I've got a gameplay on my channel and it's a really impressive title. The game itself, from what I've heard, was the inspiration for Gears of War and pretty much kicked off the third-person cover shooter genre. It's really good. It does look a little basic, obviously, due to the age now. You know, the graphics aren't that particularly detailed, but the gameplay I found to be quite solid. The controls sometimes can be a little off, but, you know, it is that generation. It was a little clunky in places when you go back to it. But nonetheless, I really like Killzone, one of my favourite Xbox games, so I'd highly recommend giving this one a shot if you haven't. So onto the games that my good friend Jay, Cybersnake7, sold to me recently. Thank you again, Jay. Really great games. So first up, have two fantastic titles to add to the collection. We have OutRun 2006 Coast to Coast, and we have OutRun 2. Really like the covers on these as well, really nice. I love the OutRun series, they've always been a fantastic series of games. And these ones on the Xbox look absolutely beautiful. As you can see, they're really nice visuals. They're just OutRun, they're just arcade racing, and when it comes to car games, that's what I'm about, racing, arcade style. I don't like the simulations. I did used to play Gran Turismo back in the day, but I could never really get into it, the whole getting your license and all that. I'd rather just play the game and just race my cars, to be honest. So then, when I saw the photographs from Jay, I saw this game, or this compilation of games, and I was like, I have to have that because I've never owned it before, and it's a fantastic addition to my collection. It is the Capcom Classics collection. As it says there, 22 timeless classics. This is really cool. It has some great games. You've got 1942, 43 and 43 Kai, Bionic Commando. It's got my all-time favourite, Final Fight. That sells it just alone. Forgotten Worlds, phenomenal game. Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, Gunsmoke, which I became a fan of when I owned it on the NES a couple of years ago. Really fun game. Mercs, Legendary Wings. There's multiple Street Fighter 2s. There's Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting Edition. There's Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and there's a lot of games on there I've never heard of that I've not played. But all the classics on there. There's got Commando on there, which I loved back in the day as a kid. Brilliant game. So yes, very nice addition, the Capcom Classics collection. Also, I really like the cover as well, the way they've done all the little screenshots. Looks brilliant. Street Fighter, Guile, Blanca. Yeah, it's fantastic stuff. Next up is a game that I've only ever really dabbled with, and more so on the Dreamcast. I don't remember playing it all that much on the Xbox. And it's never a game I've been able to get into, but I've always wanted to, because it's my kind of game really, and I should enjoy it, but I'm going to give it another shot, and it is Jet Set Radio Future. Now this is beautiful on the Xbox, it looks really good. If you've never played a Jet Set Radio game, it's basically like a Tony Hawk game with graffiti. That's probably the easiest way to explain it. Lots of wall grinding and grinding on wires like there. Really cool, really interesting little concepts, and it's a really good game I thought at the time. I've just never really been able to put a lot of time into it for some reason. I've never really found myself just sitting down and playing it for hours on end. I sort of dabbled in and out with it. Same with the Dreamcast game, which is a shame because I'm probably missing out. So I will be sitting down and playing this at some point. Next up, a game that I already own in the collection, but I don't own this particular version. And this is the version that I owned when the game was brand new. I waited out in the freezing cold on one evening at midnight for the launch, and I had to get it. It is the Halo 2 Limited Collector's Edition tin. I love this. As I say, I waited at midnight outside my local game back when this was first released to get this because I was a massive Halo fan at the time. Wasn't disappointed, it's a great game. Never finished this one though. I've got quite far into it and I can't be too far from the end. For some reason I've never got around to completing the game. I just didn't think I enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed the first game. It's a brilliant game, don't get me wrong, there's some fantastic levels and everything, but the first one just had such a massive impact when it launched on Xbox launch day, and the sequel just never really resonated with me as much as the first game. But I still, yeah, it is a fun game. The guns, I like some of the new guns they put into this. I'll be honest, when this game came out, I played a substantial part of this campaign, but I actually played more multiplayer than anything back in the day. A small group of friends that I had back then used to go online and play it, and it was fantastic fun. One of the best online multiplayers I've ever played actually. Not like the current multiplayer with Call of Duty where it's just abusive and you just don't have a chance in Halo Survival and you can't even get better and improve. This was a really fun, this is the old school arena shooter like Doom and Quake and all the classics. But yeah, anyway, Halo 2 Limited Collector's Edition. And the last game I picked up, guys, from Jay, Cybersnake 7. When I saw this in his photograph, I was like, I have to have that. I already owned this, well, this double pack of games, but I didn't know it was actually a proper collector's edition. And so when I saw Jay got it, I was like, I've got to have that, mate. And it is Dead or Alive Ultimate, the double disc collector's edition, as it says there. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, this is just fantastic. Look at the artwork, just brilliant, really, really nice. And for anyone that doesn't know, this is Dead or Alive and Dead or Alive 2 remastered on Xbox. I've said before, Dead or Alive, it looks okay. Dead or Alive 2, for me personally, looks absolutely phenomenal on Xbox. And I think compared to the original version on the PS2 and the Dreamcast, they did a really nice job of remastering this for the Xbox. It looks glorious. I really like Dead or Alive 2. It's one of my favourite fighters. So there you go, it opens up and you've got 2 games either side. Absolutely brilliant edition. So there you go, guys, that is Dead or Alive Ultimate, the 2-disc collector's edition. So there you go, guys, those are the games I picked up recently. A couple of really nice additions to my collection there, and some really cool import titles as well. So once I get around to soft modding the Xbox, I can actually get around to playing those. I'm really looking forward to it, especially Combat Elite World War II Paratroopers, which looks like a fantastic top-down, almost isometric shooter. And it'd be nice to get back to World War II. It's been a long time since I played a good World War II shooter, or any type of World War II game for that matter. So thank you very much for watching, guys, as always. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of the games shown in this video and any Xbox memories you have. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.